Here in southeastern Logan County today, Joel Penhorwood here with Ohio AgNet. I'm in the tractor cab of Doug Henry of Henry Farms. Doug, thanks for joining us today.
Good.
Tell us a little bit about how your planting season has been going so far. Looks like a beautiful day out here, a nice one for planting. I'm just the reporter, not the expert. You are. Go ahead and tell us how's it been going for you guys.
It's nice to have some warm temperatures. That's what we were looking for, and the ground's warmed up just the way we'd like it today. We started last week, and I just looked. We're about 500 acres planted. Not working very hard at it. The ground's still a little heavy, so just starting afternoon every day. It's going pretty well.
It's been kind of an interesting spring as far as getting a start on. We were talking about how some farmers were talking on just how they get a feel of when to start. Tell us a little bit about the thoughts you had on a certain plant that you saw was not blooming yet, and you were kind of concerned about that.
We kind of have a row of peony bushes there at our house, and just about always the first peonies will be blooming when we start. This year they're not blooming yet, but I expect that to be in the next day or two. So we're a little bit ahead of our planning as far as our normal ground temperatures.
And as far as the kind of technology we're running out here today, tell us about what we're running planter-wise, we got behind us here, and what we're putting in the ground and applying onto that.
We're running a 1770 John Deere 16 row. You can see it has fertilizer on it, but I have it shut off because we've applied about 5,000 gallons of hog manure to do our pop-up fertilizer roll, and planting a Pioneer 604, 106-day maturity corn that hopefully will come off the end of September.
Now, Doug, tell us a little bit about the sort of systems you got going in here. You're using Green Star and you said an RTK system. More about that.
Yes, it's only our second year being on the RTK system, but we've been using the Green Star since it came out for yield mapping. This is our second year doing variable rate seeding, and then we're using the guidance and setting up the field boundaries and things like that with the RTK. We also use the same RTK system we attach to our tile plow and do our drainage with it also. What's
it like to be out here in the fields compared to when you had to be attentive with your hands and things like that, but being able to use your attention elsewhere in the tractor cab, attention on the planters? What's that like compared to the way it used to be?
It's not near as tiring. You're just watching your equipment, see how everything runs. It used to be more than half of your time the energy was spent just trying to keep everything going straight down the field or on the row. If you're on the combine now, you can watch your cutter bars a lot closer. You don't have to keep looking up to see where you're at all the time. So makes us more efficient also.
As you've been talking to farmers around the area, how's the season been going so far for them? Kind of getting a feel of whether you guys are kind of in the midst of it. Pretty normal for everybody so far compared to years past, or?
We're a little bit slower up here. We've had some ground in Champaign County that has a lot more gravel underneath, and it's dried out a lot faster. I'd say planting's pretty well progressed in northern part of Champaign County, West Liberty-Urbana area. As you go north, the ground's a little heavier, and it's just barely getting started. It's probably not very many acres planted just north of us.
Any idea as far as kind of just thinking about it when you guys want to get a jump on soybeans?
We just started today to set up the planter. We kind of like to start that slow, so Kyle, my son, is starting some of those, and didn't have any big targets set for today, but just to get the planter in the ground and get it running, and we'll be ready to roll tomorrow.
Again, getting a pretty good start here in southeastern Logan County. Joining me again is Doug Henry of Henry Farms. Doug, thanks so much.